Tremendous.
Tremendous.
How long did this take you to do?
22 fucking years.
Jesus.
Man, I'm
Nice.
happy I did it and got it over with.
Nice.
I got all that shit off my fucking chest.
Joey Diaz is an author. Look at this. I bet this is great. I've heard most of these stories, I'm sure. But I don't know with you. You know, with you, I always think I've heard all the fucking stories, and then another one pops up. If you really could, like, document everything you've been through in your life, like, no one would believe it. They don't believe it. The people still sometimes don't believe some of those stories. Yeah, we're on.
Oh, good to see you. When they picked me for a life, I got my money's worth. Whether it was good or bad, you know what I'm saying? Whether it was good or bad, I got my money's worth. Adventures, fucking stories. I was the biggest loser. How many times I started over? If you read that book, I must have started over 60 times. You know, just move, pick up, move, and go to another town and rob them blind. And then pick them up and go back and forth. I was like a fucking yo-yo, man.
Yeah.
I was very unsettled.
You were unsettled when I met you.
Very.
It was so funny because I remember I was talking to some guys the other night in the green room about when I met you. I was like, I had come to LA and I was just so not used to actors. I was so not used to those kind of people. But I was so used to like comics and degenerate pool hall people. And then I met you and I was like, oh, I know you.
This is a
like
combination.
I knew you. I knew you right away. You and I became friends
Quickly.
like that.
Quickly.
Like that. I remember like there's so many people that got weirded out by you. It was so funny when I bring you around like news radio.
With the leather jacket.
Joey was building a football player back then, and you would go into the green room where all the executives, and you were eating all the shrimp cocktail, and they were scared to say anything because like that room was separated from everybody else's green room. So they had their own thing where they go in there and everything was catered and beautiful and champagne and you just strolled in there and started eating shrimp cocktail. And they're like, who's this criminal-looking fellow who's eating our shrimp cocktail?
Well, they had the table with the regular food, and I remember they had chili. Mm-hmm. I'll never forget that. They had the best chili in the world. I was broke, I was hungry, and I must have ate 10 bowls of it. And then I looked over, and there's all these little white dudes with, you know, ha, 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 ha. You know, I'm like, what the fuck? And they had the jumbo shrimp and the thing. So I walked right in there, right past them. They're like, ugh. And I just started mingling with them. Great show. Great script. Tremendous actor, Andy Dick. And that was it. And then they came to you, and you were dying to laugh. And you're like, Joe, you can't. They just, boom. And then the time with the Man Show.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, we had some times with that one.
I think the first, 8 years, you were like, I don't know if I can handle this guy.
What are you talking about? I did my best.
Do you remember at Stand Up New York with Sussman when I went off on the owner?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
During August, for Fear Factor, and we went in there, and he's like, you're not going to get a spot tonight. I go, I didn't ask for a fucking spot, you asshole. He just looked at me, and Sussman was like, what the fuck, Joey? I didn't like that dude, so. But no, at the beginning, I know that you were, shaking your head like, this guy's not.
Yeah, but it made me comfortable. I love being around you because I know people like you. I understand you. Like, I didn't understand actors. It made me so uncomfortable because I never knew who they really were. I never knew what they really thought. They were never, present with you. Not all of them, but it was just there was enough of them out there that were trying to make it in Hollywood, and they were putting on a show for everybody, everywhere they went. So you never really knew who they were. With you, I was right away. I was like, oh, I know guys like you. Right away.